And it's Dort in at the shooting guard. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Prodigy is out there with John Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And towards the end of the season, Brent, we're seeing lottery teams give their young guys even more minutes.
Yeah, sometimes there's those games where young guys are getting opportunity to play. Coaching staffs are having an opportunity to evaluate their young talent. And there's always that spoiler game where the young guys step up and beat a team they're not supposed to, and how that kind of confidence can carry over.
Dort passes to Williams. Dort misses. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters, and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Jogando no mais difícil.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
Morant outside. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. A Prodigy. Here's Valanciunas. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. To the inside.
Boom!
And rips it down.
And have to commit the unselfish attitude, like how Morant recognized the open man, and the ball was right there.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Valanciunas passes to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Dort. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Morant outside. Down low.
Merda.
Here's Dort.
Essa bola, se eu não ter pegado essa bola, foi doido.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Iguodala. The kick out to Williams from deep. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Got him.
Memphis leading. Morant surveying the D. It's stolen by Bradley. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Bradley. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Boom!
That one, no question, powered it down.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Out to the right wing. Here's Dort. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Bradley. Takes a 3. Valanciunas grabs the board.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
To the middle. Here's the prodigy.
He's the prodigy!
The prodigy's got 8 points. Almost figured it would happen with how he played, and now he has made it official. Junior Greg winning his first Rookie of the Month award.
It's a bit baffling. So many teams passed on Junior. He clearly is NBA ready and has been an impact player for this team. This could be just the start of a storied career.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Jerome is checked in. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Memphis leading by 6. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant with a wide open look. They grab their own miss. Valanciunas. And that one is good with...
Nossa, peraí. Meu óculos.
The extra effort on the glass.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Good anticipation there from Iguodala, who is a very good passer.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Morant outside. Inside. Here's the prodigy. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 10.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 14-6 run. To the paint. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 12 points for the prodigy.
And
12 points for the prodigy.
They are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
To the inside. Another shot. Bradley trying to break free. That time from the prodigy. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. He kicks it to Morant. To the middle. Here's the prodigy. And the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Back to Morant. Six to shoot. The pass to Valanciunas. Morant outside. And the 3 off target. They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnover.
Não foi falta minha. Safe. Nice.
So Memphis.
Banco, tá beleza. Vai.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Paladon is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Bradley. Then it's Williams. And it's Kusevski in at the power forward position. Here's Williams. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. That's off as well. So he misses both.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Jackson trying to break free. The shot's good from the prodigy. 16 points for the prodigy.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the prodigy in the last time out against the Spurs was all business. He finished with 20 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He performed really well. I could see his role expanding if he continues to make that kind of impact, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Melodon. Clock at 6. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low, the Prodigy. Good, a nice assist from Morant. The Prodigy's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pakusevski, the
Para
pass to
de falar, o
Gilgeous-Alexander.
bateu para a defesa ajudou pra caramba.
And here is Brooks. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Melodon passes to Gilgeous-Alexander, and it goes down 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And how about the firing of that shot off with Gilgeous-Alexander not hesitating one bit.
And there's the basket. Good from the Prodigy.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Melodon passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot, high post. Second shot opportunity. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. Oops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack. Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Grizzlies have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to
Não muda meu marcador assim não, jogo, pelo amor de Deus! Cara, eu tô marcando, o cara muda o marcador do nada, velho.
$500,000, not to mention the endorsement deal.
Ia ser pra ser eu,
that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those
cara,
who
eu tô
want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
They get it again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
It's his first trip to the line, and the first one drops. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Inside, the Prodigy, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 5th assist in this one. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And, you know, you have to feel terrible about how that thing turned out. I mean, the game was really going about as expected until they just gave up that huge surge there late in the game, totally lost momentum, and ended up losing that one.
Here's Morant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's the prodigy. That one
Essa
wide
aqui é uma
left.
seja
And for the Thunder, they're
péssimo
shooting
chute,
just 39%
dá
in the
mais
second
perto.
quarter. Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Williams. Left side, Bradley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. This is his second trip to the line in this one. That free throw good from Bradley. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Anderson's checked in, and so Bradley nails both of them. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Morant passes to the prodigy. Anderson outside. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Now the pass to the prodigy. Unloads. Valanciunas passes to Jackson. And the shot is good. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Gilgeous Alexander with it. Valanciunas is there.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's the prodigy, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, Gilgeous Alexander. From outside the arc, and the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Ooh.
And so it's Memphis, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The prodigy having a great impact in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. What he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant is out there with the prodigy. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
Aggressive Andre Iguodala play there. Love how he draws contact while shooting.
First trip to the line for him here. The free throw drops for Iguodala. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble from 3 and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Grizzlies have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. That one misses. Oklahoma City shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Williams with a clean look. It's good from long range. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Passes it to the prodigy. It's Brooks on the wing. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul. The Thunder have gone 5 of 9 at the line. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's a big European movement to get players into the NBA. Seems like recently it's come from the Great White North, as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has come down to make an impact in the NBA.
Morant, the bounce pass. Here's the prodigy. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. That's 29 points for the prodigy.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Back to Iguodala. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
The Thunder have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Bradley. Down low. A second chance effort. And Dort gets it to go.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
And the rejection by
Iguodala demonstrating his defensive prowess yet again. Superb reach on that block.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff.
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Here's the prodigy, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. The shot's good from the prodigy.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Morant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Iguodala outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. .102 left to play in the third. To the inside and taken away by Brown. Here's Dort. He's covered by Anderson. Fast break Memphis. The finish finishes the break with a slam.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. To the middle. Jerome, good.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Morant passes to the prodigy. Here's Valanciunas. He's covered by Brown. 11 feet away. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jerome, guarded by Morant. Shot clock at 6. The pass to Dort. Launches a 3. The shot comes out. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high.
Cara, eu não entrei no começo, sério. 8:36. Parece sério, eu não rodaram no começo do quarto.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Iguodala Also Williams out there. Brown out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jerome in at the 2.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Sort of reminding me of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with the Pistons. He's been that much of a force rebounding the ball.
Here's Jerome. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. On the wing, Jackson. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least it feels like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up with true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. To the paint, here's the prodigy. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And the free throw, no good. Thunder have gone just 33% from the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jones. That shot off. Good defense by Iguodala. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Conchar, the pass to the prodigy. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
No.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander and the way that he's working. He's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense. Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Here's Jackson, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Thunder have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Here's Jerome. That 3 off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's the prodigy, and he drops in the layup off the glass. The prodigy's got 41.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Brown, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Jones drives in, passes to the prodigy. Back to Jones. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's
tournament
a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Iguodala does so many things well and stays after it. A relentless effort that time on the boards.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That free throw good from the prodigy. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Fires from 14. Ariza no luck.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Basket counts. The Prodigy's got 47 points.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Vai ser difícil para pegar esse A de novo, esse amou.
To the inside. Round kicks to Ariza. 5 to shoot. Stolen. Pass to the Prodigy. Jones looking for an opening. The pass to the Prodigy. Bain. Carter Williams covering. Clock is at 3. Here's the Prodigy. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Ariza outside. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint. And
5-1, baby.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree.
5-1, baby.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Round down low. Tony Bradley's checked in for Brown.
Beleza.
Got a hand on it. Outside for Carter Williams. Clock at 4. Here's Bradley, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession, almost like they were just giving up on the play.
Well, we saw this same kind of attack in the last game. Ferocious effort in back-to-back outings.
Here's the Prodigy. It's surrounded by Carter Williams. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. No problems knocking that one down. Mikhailuk's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Jones, the pass to the Prodigy. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Grizzlies.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only 1 left to play.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Prodigy.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Passes it to Bradley. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ariza passes to Bradley. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they
Junior.
a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it.